Mrs. Marlowe, yes?
Harper, yes.
Do, come in.
Hey, how's it going? Curtain Call fans. So we just got out of Men. It's the 2.5.
Oh, yeah,
Men thing. I kept thinking of that when I heard the title.
Yeah.
Feminist horror movie by Alex Garland, who's a very famous English screenwriter. He also did Ex Machina and Annihilation, both science fiction films I really liked. Did you see those two?
No.
Good director, I highly recommend those two. I think you would prefer it much more to this one. It's been a film that a lot of critics and a lot of people on the internet have been very angry about, which is why I've been looking forward to watching it, to be honest, because I love mixed reception on movies. It always makes me excited to see what I think.
I don't know. I don't know. I came into the film with an open mind. I didn't really look at the criticism at it. I just wanted to just sort of have my own perspective. And when Reuben was telling me that it was a film that a lot of people didn't like, I just assumed that maybe it was because it was a very controversial topic at the moment, because I think there's a huge divide between people who are feminists and people who are not. And I thought it may have been that, but I came out of the film feeling really frustrated, honestly. It was very frustrating for me. Especially as a feminist. So
I am very mixed about it. So basically it's the last, would you say 30, 40 minutes that kind of made you angry? Would you say the last 30 minutes?
I think the overall film, the beginning of the film was very beautiful.
Yeah.
It was
a gorgeous looking film.
Yeah, and the music,
especially in the forest scenes. That was great.
So it was just, I was gradually becoming more frustrated because the film started off really well, and I really liked the concept.
Yeah.
So it was between her and this guy, and the fact that we were having a toxic relationship. And then he suicided. Oh, well, we assume that he suicided. I don't know whether that's going to ruin a part of the film. I have no idea.
It's basically in the ads.
Is it?
Which is
Okay.
actually one problem I had with the film, is the ad showed majority of the film, like almost 2/3 of the film. So to those who do want to watch it, recommend don't watch the ads because it does spoil a lot.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm spoiling it for you now. So I was frustrated because I felt like it was talking about things that I feared as a woman.
Yes.
Just a lot of things that the film was talking about.
On topics that you...
that are important to me and that, but it was too on the nose for me.
Yes.
Even though the actors were good, I forgot the main actress.
I can't remember. She's from Taboo, Tom Hardy show. She was in I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Yeah.
That was it. I was trying to think of the breakup movie, and what I found really frustrating for me was I really wanted to delve into the relationship a little bit more. And I felt like if we was really focusing on the relationship between her and a deceased husband, deceased ex-husband, that maybe it could have had more depth, I think.
More emotional punch.
Emotional punch. That's what I wanted. I felt like I wanted to connect with it, and in some ways, yes, but I just needed a bit more. Film. I needed not just a surface stuff about it's scary to be alone at night, and I get the concept. It's just all men are the same, yada yada yada. But it was just it was delving into the surface of things and the surface of of some of the issues that I deal with as a woman.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because I think your frustration with the film is it's not the film you want it to be, because I think as a feminist actually I'd be pretty okay with the film. I mean the overall storyline of the main character I think goes in the direction that you would feel is actually quite supportive of the feminist movement. Look, it's just the way it tells it, which is what's confusing people and making people angry on the internet.
I guess there will be women feminists in general out there who would enjoy this film because it does touch on those topics that are a problem for women. But I just felt like
it could have told it in a lot better way.
Yeah, I think it just needed a better storyline.
Yeah.
The story was there, and just how they wrote it, it just wasn't.
Yeah. I would agree with that. It is very on the nose. I think its tone is a bit off too, because I don't know, maybe I just have a sick sense of humor, but I found the majority of it quite funny. Yeah, I don't know why. There was a bit of a comedic tone to the whole...
No,
and I've
you know
read this
what?
in a couple of reviews, actually. There is a comic tone to the whole film, which... I don't know if he intentionally tried to do that.
That's what I was trying... But that's what I felt like was a problem for me as well, because I didn't want it to be comedic.
Yeah.
Either.
So overall, though, did you enjoy like the first part of it, and then it just kind of fell apart by the end? Is that your problem with it?
I just had a lot of hope. I think I came in with an open mind, but there was not a sinking feeling, but there was a sense of hope as a feminist that maybe something would be great about the film.
Yeah.
And I think it had potential, but it didn't use it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really frustrated about. There was it was there, they had it, and you know, the writing wasn't there. I think
it was
that
too artsy-fartsy for its own good.
I don't mind artsy-fartsy. I just want good writing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's my problem with the whole film is, despite my embrace of the last 30 minutes, I do think as a whole the film isn't very good.
Yeah.
Definitely his weakest film by far. The critics and reviewers are definitely right on that. Yeah. I actually really liked the last 30 minutes. It is pretty insane. It's great though. It's really fun to watch. I don't think this is going to spoil anything, but it's very body horror, kind of David Cronenberg vibe. It's very much that.
Gets your toes curling and just sort of.
Yeah, you were wincing quite a lot.
Yeah. No, it wasn't very good.
Yeah. Not too many jump scares too, which I was happy about.
Yeah, no, I think it really creeped me out without too many jump scares.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. The film never really made me invested in the character's mission or her personal struggles. She's a good actress, but I just think the character itself wasn't very well developed because it was trying to be all kind of dreamlike and very... what's going on? It's just a bit of a mess of a film.
I feel like I would have liked the film better if they developed the relationship more.
Because it's a very solo movie.
And I think that you know what? I think that if they actually had the doppelganger be her ex-husband, I think it would have been better. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, that could have been interesting.
I think that would have been a really interesting concept.
Well, I think the only reason they would have done that is because they wanted some form of like what's going on. But with the trailers being as spoilery as they are, it kind of ruins that effect. This is one of those films, please don't watch the ads because it really does spoil a lot of the film. Look, to the film's credit, it's a hard film to kind of advertise and to market, and if they marketed the way the film actually is, then probably a lot of people wouldn't be interested in it. Special effects were very good. I think we agreed the cinematography and the music were very good. The music reminded me very much of what's his name? Werner Herzog's adaptation of Nosferatu, just a very kind of gothic, creepy soundtrack. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. Sound design was quite good. I think all the technical aspects of the film, very good. It's just, as a whole, it's maybe a film that grows on me as time goes on, as I do research into it and to interpretations of the film, but so far, upon first coming out of this, it's okay, it's entertaining. Check it out when it comes on streaming network, I suppose, but I wouldn't go out of my way to see it at a cinema. I think, you're very similar, but just for probably different reasons.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what I was telling you in the cinema, like it reminded me of Get Out and the feelings I had for that too.
Yeah. Did you like Get Out?
No.
Yeah, I didn't like Get Out. I actually think this is better than Get Out.
Yeah.
I know people are going to hate me on this. I don't like Get Out at all. I think it's very overrated. But that's a discussion for another video. Sorry, Jordan Peele fans. Yeah, it is very similar in tone to Get Out. Yeah, both kind of goofy films, to be honest. Like this one, probably, I think, trying to play it a bit more straight. I think maybe one advantage of Get Out was it was supposed to be a little bit comical. This was, I think, trying to be more serious, but it doesn't work. It's actually quite a funny movie.
Oh god.
I was laughing in moments which I probably shouldn't have, but that's just me. Maybe I have a sick sense of humor. So as a whole, yay or nay?
If you're a man activist, probably don't. Like,
Yeah, incels, stay in your home.
yeah, just
Not like you were
don't
going to
do
go
it.
to
I
the
think you're
cinema
just
and
gonna make
watch this
yourself
anyway.
angry. I guess it's. I'm just saying the picture's beautiful. And the music's really lovely.
And look confused
Look
as you
confused.
did in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, she was basically saying to me in the last 20 minutes, what? I'm not getting this. Which, no, fair enough. I think I get what he's talking about, but yeah.
No, I think I was just a little bit confused at the
Oh,
end.
yeah,
and then,
fair
like,
enough.
then it just sort of set in and like, oh my god, okay,
Yeah.
I understand it, but it just was like,
Well, would you agree? I'm not to spoil it in this video, but would you agree with my interpretation of that whole ending? Of what I was explaining when we were coming out?
I agree with it now.
Yeah.
I was a bit angry at the end because I just really wanted the film. Speaking of open-minded, I would really wanted the film to actually have a good
Be
story.
my feminist movie.
Be my
Duh.
feminist movie.
Yeah.
Can
Fair
someone
enough.
recommend me good feminist movies? That'd be
Oh,
great.
there's plenty. I think Fargo is a good feminist film, to be honest. Men is okay. It's alright. It's not terrible. I don't know why everyone's getting so angry about it. No, I do
don't-
get why everyone's
I
getting
get-
angry about it, but there's much worse films to get angry
I
about
think
than
so.
this one.
Yeah.
I think maybe just because there was potential with just like the look of the film, and also Alex Garland's prior work is very well respected by film fans.
Did he write this?
Yeah,
Or
he
does
wrote.
someone
Yeah,
else?
he wrote and directed this. Yeah.
Is he a feminist?
I have no idea. Alex Garland fans, maybe you know. That's why I'd probably recommend this on a streaming network, just so you can maybe skip some of the boring stuff earlier on and just get to that like last 20-30 minutes, which I
Yeah, maybe that's good advice. Just
I
wait
had a
till
lot
it
of
comes out
fun.
on Netflix.
I had a lot of fun with the last 20-30 minutes. That was great. I want to research how they did that. It was great.
Oh yeah, that was
so
no.
good. That was
I can't
great.
say anything.
Yeah, that was
like,
really
I'm
good.
like, you know what? Like, I'm wondering how they did that scene.
Yeah, so that's our general thoughts on Men. Yeah, for now I'm probably going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's okay. It's not great though. We may do another video depending on if we have different thoughts on this film, and where we could kind of go more into the spoiler thoughts and what my interpretation of the ending is.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see that, let me know. Comments. Remember to like and subscribe, of course. Follow the curtain call. And yeah, again, if you guys want to hear my kind of spoiler thoughts on what that ending was about, let me know, because I think I have some answers to that.
Yeah.
And I'll be releasing a new video next week for another movie. I sent a little preview of that in my last video. I wonder how many of you actually figured out what film that is. I'd be shocked if you did, but people who have obviously seen the film probably will recognize what it is. You'll be getting that soon, guys. Farewell. It's very cold here. My hands are almost frozen to the touch. And let's continue on talking about men with the camera off, I suppose. Okay, see you later, guys.
Bye.